Hi! So I'm recording this video because a week or so ago I made a very fast version of me preparing oranges, and a lot of people wanted to know how to do it. So I thought I'd make this video to show you. In fact, I was requested to make this video to show you. This is something that my mother taught me, and I actually learned really just by watching her. She learnt from my paternal grandmother, and I think it's actually really important in terms of the messaging behind how I prepare these oranges, the wisdom within the kitchen that was passed down through the maternal line and through the mothers within our families, within our ancestry, has been lost. And I really believe that that is one of the key reasons we're in the health crisis that we're in today, because women or men, although I am delving more into the realization that actually it's okay to sink into your feminine and to be happy in the kitchen and to be happy to prepare nourishing meals for your family without feeling the injustice of the fact that your husband doesn't do it. But more on that perhaps another day. But I really believe that doing this practice of being in the kitchen and coming back to our roots is going to be a fundamental part of returning back to our health as humans, because it's forgotten. We rely on processed foods, we rely on other people to put the foods on our plates, and by that I mean the food industry and the people that don't really care about our gut health and our immune health and our health, or any part of our health. So I'm going to show you today how I do it, and hopefully you will learn yourself and then pass it on to your children, and we can have a revolution in our kitchens, starting with 4 oranges. It doesn't have to be big or seemingly big in the moment, but it adds up to big change. Okay, so we start just by cutting the end off the oranges. And then here comes the fun bit. Take a bowl, because we're going to collect all of the juice as we go. And then we just start. You don't want to cut the flesh, so you have to try and just get to the pith. And we're just going round in a spiral. I'm using a Victorinox tomato knife. I find the serrated knife is better for this. Well, I think you'd struggle without a serrated knife, actually. We're just going to keep going. If you missed a bit of pith, it's okay, because you can just pick that off, cut that off afterwards. So there's our spiral of orange. Skin. I'm just going to cut this bit of pith off. I've got to tell you, my mum is actually much better at this than me. Also, she's much more particular. Like, I probably will leave that bit of pith on there. Okay, so then just get that bit off. You want to look for the segments of the orange. Is that gonna focus? It doesn't really like focusing. So we'll cut down. See if we can get this closer. We'll cut down into the side of one of the segments, so you can see where the white edge of that pith is on that segment. And then you cut on the other edge of it here, so you're cutting that bit of flesh free. And then you get your knife in and you just flick it out, and you literally just keep going around like that. So go to the edge of this piece of flesh here, the next segment, and then you can, on the next piece, get your knife under and push up and free that bit of flesh there. And then we go to the next one. And again, we're going to free that there. So many of you asked me how to do this, which I thought was really nice. I thought it was just going to be a simple video, just for a bit of fun. But I love that you want to know how to do this. I really love it. Right, so we'll keep going round, freeing all these little segments one by one. Just pull back, pulling it back, and then you get your knife under and just free that. So this is the last one here, carefully, because it's less stable now. So pull that bit of pith back there, and then we'll get the knife under and just free it. It will free itself if you just give it a little nudge. And then we'll just squeeze the juice, because the juice is one of the best bits. Oh, so good. So there we have it, a bowl of oranges, just the flesh. I'm going to make a fruit salad. I don't know if you guys have tried persimmon or Sharon fruit, but it's amazing, and it's in season at the moment. It's November at the moment as I record this. So I'm going to cut up some persimmon, some kiwi, some banana, some apple, some pear if I have it, and that's going to make a delicious, this makes such a great base for a fruit salad because of all the juice in it as well. You don't need to, nor should you, add sugar. Lots of people add sugar to fruit salad, which I don't understand, but I'd imagine most of you watching this won't do that. And just as a side note, when I was a child, my mum used to make these and my dad used to put a drop of Grand Marnier on it. I don't drink, but if I'm in a home like my mum or my dad's where they have some Grand Marnier, I will still partake in that because it is really delicious. You just need a tiny, tiny drop. So there's just a little tip if you live in a house where you've got Grand Marnier. It's really, really good. Okay, enjoy.